sources. Your sources you came from, I can never say it right, the Guttmacher Institute?
Not all of them.
All right, but many of them, which is a very pro-abortion institute.
Pro-legalization.
Right, yes.
18 minutes,
Okay.
so if you could finish.
I was just going to say, our sources are from the UN, which you apparently are saying is lying.
Which, I'm sorry, your sources had some case studies from countries. That doesn't create an overall trend.
That's what you had to.
That's true. But this organization and some others, I can look them up for you if you'd like. Just show a trend in the U.S. as well of having less abortions when it is made legal, or about the same amounts. Of course, it's hard to measure how many illegal abortions take place, as they are illegal. Okay, that's what my students say.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Potter Stewart, one of the Supreme Court justices who voted in favor of Roe, later recanted his position, saying that abortion is inherently different from other medical procedures because no other procedure involves the purposeful termination of a potential life. You've heard this practice defended legally by our good friends here for the last 20 minutes. During that time period, approximately 1,700 children have been aborted worldwide, with 43 of them right here on U.S. soil. While I respect Elise and Hannah, I cannot give an inch of moral ground to their position. Abortion is wrong, as is the defense of it. In a world where almost all babies who are aborted are done for personal frivolous reasons rather than for the health of the mother or rape, we must stand up and continue our fight for the unborn. America must do whatever it takes to stop this epidemic from continuing to destroy the foundations that future generations will stand on. I hope that eventually we'll look back on this era with the same shame that we looked back on slavery with now. In the words of the noted scientist and doctor Russell Nelson, abortion is a war on the defenseless and the voiceless. We need to stand up for choice, the right choice, not simply choice as a method. Thank you for your time.
Okay, just to close, we would like to restate that we're not taking a moral stance. We're debating the legality, and we do stand behind the fact that Roe v. Wade and the legalization of abortion should remain legal. Like we said, like we said, the law doesn't influence a woman's decision to have an abortion or not. Women are going to have abortions, whether it's legal or whether it's not. So we think that we should take advantage of this situation and regulate it, put restrictions on, make it as safe as possible to prevent maternal deaths and injuries that can come from illegal abortions.
And in terms of citing this, sorry to back you up, that was from the director of the World Health Organization. Just saying.
Yeah.
No.
So many women are not having abortions because they hate babies or because it's frivolous. There was a study done by the University of California, San Francisco, and they study reproductive health, and they found that 73% of women who choose abortion do so because they can't afford a baby. I think we can all agree that children should be a planned and wanted and loved thing. It shouldn't be a burden or a traumatic experience. Giving birth and being pregnant is such an expensive and taxing process and event on a woman. So if women want to make the choice to have an abortion, they should have that choice. It's her body, it's her choice, it's a women's health issue, and it's a safety issue.
And again, we aren't making this argument because we want abortions to happen, but because we believe, and we've seen from multiple studies, not only in the US, but in other countries where there's more birth control, where there's more sex ed, where there's more knowledge about the options for having a young child and her daycare. That will increase. That's
This for 1 minute. I know we're like 15 minutes over. I just want to thank everyone for coming out tonight. It was a great turnout. I hope everyone learned something new tonight and that they'll go and research different topics they may have heard for different statistics. Just a couple last minute words. If you're interested in joining either of our organizations, for YAF, we're going to meet inside, just on the other side of this wall outside. If you want to talk to us about YAF and joining YAF, a bunch of our members will be over there. And if you're interested in talking to the Progressive Student Society members, please meet upstairs in the lobby right by the door. And if I can just get one more round of applause before we close.
It's so hot in here. You're the man, dude. Well done. I bet you are you, John. Hey, bro, you don't shut up.
I love your argument. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, no, for sure. If you're doing that, man, that thing's called. I don't know why this being too. Yeah. Still recording.
All these layers for no reason.
There's a few moments on both sides where I was just like, especially that first one.
Thanks for coming tonight.
It's hot. Don't get me wrong. It is hot anyway. So when I'm public speaking, I swear it's hot. So yeah, it's Canada. I'm impressed that they all came to such a hostile environment. I'm glad they did that. I'm glad everyone was not very personal. Right. You already head out? Just into it. That was good.
So cold, but I felt good. I don't know. It's really hot in here. I'm excited. Right here, come on. Someone's my mind person, like, right. Do what you gotta do. So I things like this.
I know.
My closing thing, dude.
We spent some time on closing remarks.
Who are you? And like, here's them like trying to like mount some momentum to like, totally undercut.
I don't think abortion should be legal, but it should be legal.
It's a hell of a position to even start with. Like, yeah, they were like pretty cool to start it. But,
She said, they both said at one point that they don't want abortion.
Right.
Then at the end, she was like, it's a woman's choice, she should be able to do it. So you do want abortion.
Yeah.
dude, I was like thinking too, I was like, bruh, so just because like some are going to happen, isn't that like the counter argument to like gun control right there? Like, let's keep it legal, you know, only a small percentage.
Yeah, if we had had more time, we would have gone into things like that.
I was like trying to telepathically.
These are all just
to you,
statistics
like,
and arguments.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you put that together?
Yeah. Yeah, I was very prepared.
Yes, sir, you are. Oh my gosh. Ain't that something?
It is so warm.
Wow. Dude, Sean.